Previously. Coming up next. We always start by washing our meat thoroughly with lemon juice, bitter orange, white vinegar or apple cider vinegar, and also salt. Once the meat is cleaned, season well with salt, oregano, chicken bouillon, onion powder, garlic powder, crushed garlic paste, soy sauce, lime juice, then give it a good mix. You can use your hands or a spoon. You're going to let that marinate either an hour or overnight, but it is not required to do either. Just know that longer that it marinates, the more flavor, so this is totally up to you. To cook, oil your frying pan. I use half olive oil and half vegetable oil. Add sugar and let it caramelize till a deep color, almost black. Once you reach that color, you want to start adding your meat. I cook both chicken and beef. Not everyone eats beef, but you can choose to do either or go all out like me. You would use the same exact seasoning, so don't worry. You're going to let your meat brown on all sides and then add some water. Chop some cilantro and reserve for later. Once that meat is back to a hard simmer, add some tomato paste, onions, and bell peppers. Let that cook for a minute and stir it up, honey. Now this is the perfect time to add La Fuerza red wine, which is commonly used for cooking in the Dominican Republic, which La Bandera is a Dominican dish, and this is what we have going on today. If you haven't watched the stewed beans part of this video, it will be linked at the end. So I will not talk you through this portion of the video, as essentially we are repeating all the same steps and ingredients from the beef for the chicken. So if you need to take notes or mental notes, go ahead and do so. As in this part, you'll get a more clear visual of how it's done, so stay tuned. Now that we have the chicken going, let's add the cilantro we reserved to the beef, as the beef is almost done.
You want it, I know you want it, freaky all day. It's time to play.
As you can see, that sauce is getting thicker now. The flavors should be married at this point. Now that the chicken looks nice and browned on all sides, we add some water, cover, and let that chicken simmer for about 15 to 20 minutes. Pero en verdad yo no sé si tú lo sientes también, entonces quiero saber Here is how I make perfectly cooked white rice. In the Dominican Republic, we love using aluminum pans for almost everything. I know. But anyways, perfect rice is achieved in this type of pot, but you can use whatever you have. Add about 1 to 2 tablespoons of olive oil or oil to your pan and a tablespoon of salt. Let it get really hot, then add some cold water. For each cup of rice is about 2 cups of water. Let that water come to a violent boil. While this is happening, rinse your rice at least 3 times. Once the water is boiling, add the rice. Let it almost dry up on high heat. Give it a stir, then cover tightly and lower the heat to low. Cook for about 20 minutes until rice is nice and fluffy. You're welcome.
Yo no sé cómo lo hace, baby, déjame ser el que te complace.
And you know we could not forget the fried plátanos, which are called tostones when cooked in this style, otherwise fried plantains. They don't call us plátanos for no reason. Yes, some people in other parts of the world refer to Dominicans as plátanos, and I take no offense to it because plátanos are very much part of my Dominican culture. They are delicious and very versatile. And guess what? They are also loaded with potassium. So yeah, no offense taken. You want to cut your plátanos to about 1/2-inch slices. Get the oil really hot and fry them till golden. Take a meat tenderizer or the bottom of a pan and crush them till flat. Fry them again till golden, then sprinkle a little salt. And if you know, you know. You want to eat your fried plantains as soon as they come out of the hot oil. Don't play yourself now. So I'm just here desperately putting my plate together, honey, because ain't nobody got time to make it look extra cute. It's cute enough. A girl is hungry. I've been cooking all day. It's time for me to eat. Anyways, while I eat my food, please like, comment if you have any questions or any suggestions. So like, comment, share, of course, subscribe, and hit that bell to be notified of any new content that I drop. And thank you for watching. I'll be linking more videos at the end of this one. Thank you. Bye. Baby, you should know that, 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 baby, you should know that. You should've known.